impressive. The procession was also very impressive. And I am glad to see that All India Bank Employees Association is cleanly protecting the unit of AIBA in State Bank of India. From top leadership level to the grassroots level, AIBA leaders and members are very careful to see that they are extending proper help and protection to the All India State Bank of India Employees Association. The presence of comrades from different banks in the procession and in the hall shows that they are all very eager to see that the All India State Bank of India Employees Association is strengthened more and more. I am sure that in the near future, even though it will not become a majority in State Bank of India, but it will become a strong unit of AIBA in State Bank of India, which will challenge the biggest management in India and which will fight the management. I know that All India State Bank of India Employees Association leaders are very experienced leaders, and they got a very brilliant General Secretary, Comrade K.S. Krishna. I know him from the very beginning. When he was working as our Ernakulam District Secretary, I was the General Secretary of All Kerala Bank Employees Federation. A very straightforward gentleman, and having courage to fight the atrocities of the management and pull the masses along with him. So his contribution will be much helpful to build up our organization in State Bank of India. But I will caution him and other leaders that the State Bank of India management is dead against All India Bank Employees Association. And with the help of their organization in State Bank of India, mainly the NCB unit, State Bank Staff Association or Union, whatever it may be, they will try to see that AIBA is now growing in that bank. I have personal experience with the NCB in State Bank of India, because long back, as I said to you, when I was the District Secretary of Ernakulam, we hoisted an AIBA flag in the premises of State Bank of India during TKV Day celebration. And the State Bank of India Staff Union demanded that the flag should be removed from the premises, otherwise they will not work in the office and they will strike work. But we were able to keep that flag till the evening in the premises, and the State Bank of India people went inside and worked. And I also remember this strike, the dharna conducted under the leadership of Comrade K.S. Krishna in the corridors of State Bank of India Zonal Office, Trivandrum, after the merger. That was a tremendous dharna conducted for days together. And in the history of State Bank of India, no other unit or union have done such a great strike, the great agitation against the management. Now they are understanding that what is AIBEA. And I'm glad that from the speeches of earlier leaders, they started recognizing AIBEA and they started accepting Comrade Krishna. And now when Comrade Krishna went inside the office of the State Bank of India higher-ups, if we attend, we can feel that they are very much perturbed. With what problems this gentleman is coming? How can we resolve it, or how can we pacify that gentleman? They are afraid of Comrade Krishna because AIBEA and the State Bank of India Employees Association is fully with Krishna. So strengthen the hands of Krishna. Definitely our organization will grow. And I am happy that even though a minority organization, even though they are facing so many problems, even though our dear comrades are living one by one or left one by one, without any fear, that organization is marching ahead and hoisting the flag of AIBEA inside the corridors of State Bank of India. And they are fighting along with the masses of working class and along with All India Bank Employees Association and against the bank privatization, against the anti-labor policies of the government, against the anti-people policies of the government. Against all these problems, they are one with All India Bank Employees Association to fight these government's anti-labor policies. I congratulate them. And being the representative of All India Bank Retirees Federation, and I feel that it is my duty to present the problems of retirees also in this meeting, because nowadays we are getting opportunity to address the forums of our All India Bank Employees Association conferences, and I can proudly say that even though the United Forum of Bank Unions is taking up the issues of bank retirees, it is AIBEA which is with earnestness taking up the issues of bank retirees and trying to resolve that. We are thankful to All India Bank Employees Association for that. Our major problems are updation of pension. You all know that from the date of introduction of pension scheme, that has not been improved, updated, and everybody knows that our pension scheme is introduced only because of the fight of AIBEA jointly with All India Bank Officers Association. And I am glad that the final decision of AIBEA to accept pension as second benefit was taken in the Central Committee held at Ernakulam in Kerala. In that meeting only we took a decision to accept pension as second benefit. There was, everybody, senior comrades know that there was opposition, fight against this decision, but AIBEA could achieve pension. Our pension is in pattern of central pension as is implemented in Reserve Bank of India. Central pension, state pension, railway pension, every pension in our country is being updated along with the wage revisions. But in banking industry that has not been done. and after a tough fight from March 2019 onwards, in Reserve Bank of India, pension has been updated and paid without arrears. That is a clear signal that pension is to be revised. And we can see that in Gramina Bank, recently pension has been introduced. Of course, in both the cases, the intervention of the Supreme Court was also there. But one thing is there, pension should be improved, pension should be given to the bank retirees and it is their right. And I am of the opinion that the bank management or the IBA cannot go back from pension updation on the plea that the banks are not in a position to bear the additional costs. Cost will be there. When pension is updated, cost will be there. If Grameen Bank can bear the cost of introduction of pension, banking industry should be able to bear the cost of updation of pension also. Where from the money comes? That's a question. Mostly that is being thrown to the retirees organization and retirees also. But we feel that it is our genuine demand and it should be settled. So only All India Bank Employees Association can take a lead. This is the best opportunity we got because pension is introduced in Grameen Bank, pension is updated in Reserve Bank of India, and there is a positive, I cannot say positive, but there is an inclination or an understanding that during this bipartite settlement, the updation of pension will be discussed. Cost factor is to be discussed. That is the IBA stand, I think. I don't know the exact position. But I feel that this is the best opportune time for us to get pension updated and United Forum. I don't know how far United Forum will come forward for that, but I know that AIBA will try their best. Next is our demand, our problem is family pension improvement. More or less that may be get through this time, I feel. And the other problem which we face is that pre-86 retirees, who now they are above 90 years of age or 85 years of age, they are getting simple amount, very low amount only as gratia that has to be increased. It is a genuine demand. And then again, the medical insurance policy. We are happy that during 10th bipartite settlement, a common medical scheme has been introduced in banking industry. But because of the increase in premium, now that has been 5 times from that of the introduction time, that cannot be borne by the retirees, because in most cases the retirees will have to pay 3 months, 4 months, 5 months total pension as premium, which they cannot afford. So we are trying for an affordable medical insurance scheme. We have submitted our proposal to IBA. We have submitted our proposal to United Forum, to AIBA, and AIBA is also taking all efforts to bring down the premium of medical insurance policy, and it is in the discussion process. But we also request that the AIBA especially Mr. Venkarachalam is here. This time he has taken so much pains to bring down the premium, but unfortunately that is not finalized. It is in the fluid state only, and we have given so many proposals that should be considered, I think. And one thing I would like to mention is that the retirees are not a separate group. Retirees means the existing employees will retire tomorrow, day after tomorrow, or thereafter. We fought for pension not to get the benefit immediately. We fought for pension to get the benefit after retirement. During working time, we will not get pension. So we are fighting for updation of pension for the existing employees also, because when they retire, they should get the updation regularly along with the bipartite settlement. So it should be a principle. That principle should be adopted in this banking industry. For that, a tough fight may be needed. There may be strong opposition from the management, but I feel that it is our responsibility when we achieve pension. It is our responsibility to see that pension, a decent pension, is paid to the retirees until they continue in life. I hope that we should take joint efforts to settle the retirees issue, not only retirees issue. It is an issue of the working employees also. That is my opinion. So I congratulate the SBI All India Association for conducting such a wonderful conference, and I thank them for giving me an opportunity to express my views in this conference. On behalf of All India Bank Retirees Federation, I greet the conference and I wish all success. Thank you.